client would like to ask me what's the difference of your workstation with other companies. So today we have been in our showroom and I will have a full display of our workstation system so that you can have a better understanding how it looks and what's the material for each part and what's the difference of our desk with other manufacturers' desk. So now we are seeing like a full text workstation. When you see from the overlook, it looks similar with others, but we have many, small designs. First of all, let's look at this screen. This screen is actually acoustic panel upholstered with fabric. So you can actually pin your papers, your daily works on this screen. The second one is, this is also very easy to take it off. So when you want to have a small group discussion, like face-to-face, you can just take off this screen and have a small discussion face-to-face. You can have a small group discussion with your colleague, or like you have people of 2 or you have people of 4 and you can discuss now. 我们现在可以随便讨论这些东西，大概就是这样。So the next part, we come to the tabletop material. Actually, I think the most important thing for a workstation, the most important thing for the workstation is this top. Because many end users would care if it's eco-friendly enough. So they would usually ask what's the formaldehyde emission for your tabletop and what's the standard. All of our worktops is E1 standard for exporting, and actually the robot we're using in China is the same robot material for hardwoods and steel case. So this is actually a very good one in the Chinese market. And another function of this table is, this surface decker paper is very important one to judge if this table is good or not. This decker paper we have imported from Germany, so it have a better abrasion resistance and it's easy clean. So I will show you how it can work. For example, I can write it now here, like I will write Colan, our company name, or any discussion like this. And so you can write down some immediate mind or inspirations on your tabletop, and then you can clean this easily. This is one of the difference of our tabletop with others. So you don't have to worry about either the formaldehyde emission or it's easier to clean or not. Our board, especially the decker paper, is imported from Germany. The robot cost has 2 or 3 times difference than the basic ones. So that's why our tabletop is a little bit more expensive than other manufacturers' boards. And then we come to the edge of the tabletop. You can see that actually now we're having 2 colors of the top and the edge, so we can make a small design on the top. And one important thing is you can come closer to see this edge process. It's very, very clean. It's not like any small factories that they would have bad edge process. This is very clean. When we are talking about tabletop, other than the materials, we also care about how we handle with the edge. Actually, we have 2 different kind of edge for customer to select. One is this kind of straight edge, which is quite normal one. And the other one, we call it this one, knife edge. Which you can see that we have the special processment of this edge. So when you see from the overall look, it gives the tabletop a very thin and elegant look, which makes the top look much nicer. This is also what we can do, and many clients are using this kind of edge for their workstations in our projects. The third part, we will come to our wiring system. Well, as you know that many factories, they would usually open a small round hole on the top and with a cover for wiring. But what we do is different. We have this kind of aluminum flip up. You can see this is all aluminum. And then inside here we have our steel cable tray that you can have your socket installed on it. Now this is our domestic standard. If you are in other countries, we can make the cutout according to your local socket size. It's no problem. So in this case, you can have your socket here, and then you could directly have your power on the tabletop, and you don't have to get the power down the top, which is very convenient for the end users. And this is also soft closing for the flip up. And we also have this small brush, so it's easy to use this one. Well, now we come to the last part, the steel structure. Well, as you can see that we have a middle leg here with this kind of panel. We call it steel cover for the cables. This is how it works. This one is actually removable, that you can take it off. Which means that if you have your floor box or your wiring spot in this middle part, so you will have the cables going up right here and then to this cable tray to the socket for your workstation. And then you can put the metal panel back to the middle leg to hide your cables inside the space. So you will have the whole structure very clean and you don't have any cables seen below.